Greetings. Welcome back to another podcast episode. I'm StukaTang. And well, I just wanted to say before this begins that we kind of already started by the time that you started the higher tier list thing uh, by ranking the first Tardis first uh, because I had it paused and I did not know. So yeah, uh, we're gonna you're gonna see it a little bit in. So, anyways, please enjoy. I I paused it. uh, so
Now, which
we already ranked the season 1 and season 7 TARDIS. But I currently just ranked the season 7 TARDIS. But my thought behind the season 1 TARDIS being at B was that I think it looked kind of not excellent, but not worse looking. I think
yeah,
actually I'm
well,
moving it back down. I'm moving it one down to.
so okay, so season seven's TARDIS, I put it at B. Well, no, I'm gonna downgrade it to C because it is again, you know, like you said, it's just a console in the room. Um, so let me move that down to D, and let me move D up to C. I'm gonna vice versa then. So I'm moving season seven down to D and moving the first one up to C.
I'm guessing season 1 TARDIS really grew on you that much.
Well, when you look at season seven and season one at least had its own set. Season seven is just in a room.
I'm
You
gonna
see what I'm
need to
saying?
agree
It
with
don't
you.
even have
I'm
its own.
swapping them around.
You're agreeing with me?
Yeah, I swapped mine around uh from a C to a B and a B to a.
Okay. Well, I moved season one's tortoise from a D to a C, and moved season seven's tortoise from a C to a B.
Because like I do have to agree. Like when they did season five's TARDIS, they put they just put the console uh in the unit headquarters set instead of having its own control room.
Exactly.
And plus the rotor, I just noticed that the rotor is a little bit more detailed on the season 1
Yeah,
because it has all the stuff inside the glass, while as 5 one is just like two green things.
exactly.
But at least it's in color, uh so we can really identify what the colors were. I will give it that much. Because
All
it's
right.
kind of
So
hard.
what else? So I seen this one. So that one is right here. So I'm gonna put this one at C. It's gonna be my second C.
A little bit more to passive. But then again, not a lot of things are pop like the. But one thing I liked about the season 7 one was that I called it season 5, but it's actually the one thing I liked about it is that at least the lights on the console made it.
Yeah,
This one does not have that, from what I see. It's like all like white, or like the only people that
yeah,
pop, like it doesn't really pop. Like your focus are driven to the people in the scene, which is kind of
exactly.
like what you want, but still not a good thing for Tarzan.
Yeah, it's still playing, but that's why I put it at C.
I will have to concur, like C, because putting it any lower will just seem defamatory.
Well, it has two things going for it. It has its own. They moved it back to season one's uh,
Room.
room, so it has its own set. So that's the only thing it really has for it outside of you know. Um, I don't see no doors, no even the doors are fake, which most of the time they are anyway.
Well, there
Um,
probably are doors, but it's just not the two pictures that we have here.
well, and we're only judging by the two pictures we have there.
Like I could bring more, but that would be fair to the other Tarzan tiers that we already ranked.
Exactly, exactly. But we're ranking what we can see in the picture and in the console. So
Like we don't only need to just like do the console, because there is still like an entire room around it. Yeah.
exactly, exactly. So go ahead with the next one.
Uh, let me. Season 9 is the next. I don't. I think we ranked the season 9 one. I don't think season 8 had one, but
You think they kept the same one?
it's a little bit different. Because the round rule actually because if I send you this picture of the, because they do have almost the same console and thing, but some things are different, like the round rules.
Okay, so that one. So if you notice, the console is a little different. The console goes up more like a pyramid.
I think it's the exact same console that they use.
You think so?
Yeah, just look between the two.
Yeah, I can see that.
Actually, no way.
They just,
It's different a little bit, because it does have like because the edges of console section kind of raised up a bit.
huh?
Like, don't you see like raised edges at the sides of the console panels?
Yes.
Yeah, like the console is a little bit different on this one. So I think I might move it up to B.
Where? Which one is that? Uh,
The season 9.
I don't see it in our pictures.
It's the one that we thought was season 8, but was not.
Oh, I have to concur.
Oh, there is season 8. I'm it's the one next to the War Doctor Tardis.
What?
So like the one with uh the third Doctor wearing the jumper, like the red jumper. That one is the season 9 one, but the one with this like blue on the corner and like the guy that looks kind of dark, that's the season 8 one. It's hard to tell the people.
So this season 8 one is where it's got the woman in blue
Yeah,
in it, and she's in the right hand corner.
yeah.
I'm putting that at C.
Because like we already ranked it, but we didn't know that it was actually on the list.
Yes. No, that's it. That's at C.
These so I want to find I see it now. It's the first one on the list. This is a Tom Baker TARDIS.
Yes, it's actually got him bending over. So I'm also putting that at B
This is a little
because the
like
only
the
thing
console
that they
does have like a lot more black and stuff, and it kind of pops out from the background.
well, I'm putting it at B because the only thing they really did to the background is so they took
Season 8.
yeah, season 8, so they took the background and they blackened them. So they just put like painted over top of the where the light was shining through on season 8 on the round holes. Um, and then the console is a little different in the first Tom Baker one. So if you look at the dolls, some of the dolls have like a shadow around them, which you don't which you don't see in the other ones. So that's why I'm putting it at B.
The next one is Tom Baker's second TARDIS, which is actually technically a auxiliary control room.
Okay.
Bring up a picture for it. It's gonna be very difficult to. I'm just gonna need to find two pictures separately because a lot of what I'm finding are pictures of the newest TARDIS, not the old one.
Gotcha.
So because I cannot find a dual picture, I just have to go with the next best thing. So here's the first, and it's the wooden TARDIS. I think I know, which I think you have seen before as well.
I have seen this TARDIS before. So that is the first one on the script on this thing. So I do like the wood green, the wood color and everything, but it lacks.
Any pop.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna have to put that in C.
I think I'm gonna put it in D because everything is the exact same color. If you did not have any depth perception, you would be running into everything.
Well, actually, if you also look above where the lights are in this, you can actually see the set. So I agree with you. I'm gonna put it in D.
Because I think out of every of the other TARDISes, it's the least appealing to the
Yes, I agree.
because even the unit headquarters TARDIS was still better looking than this.
Yes.
I'm sorry for going on a rant about it. Ah, we have a picture, a dual picture. The console still pop, and at least the round duels still pop. Well, you pop more than one.
So if you look, so there's two different pictures. So the picture to the left is basically the artist from the previous, not the not the last one, but the one before that.
These are the
They just
exact same one in the two images. One is
see it now.
actually just from a shot from the show, and one is taken as like a behind.
Which one is that?
The right hand side one is one that was taken as kind of like a BTS.
Yeah, but I don't see it on the list. Yeah, I do.
Which one?
So if you look,
It's between
it
the first fifth Doctor artist and the eighth Doctor.
yeah. So in the picture on the list, it's it's got like a room, like the storeroom behind it.
It's the scanner vessel. That's why.
Hold on for a second. Okay, so yeah, at least oh, you can see how they're changing the board, changing the control. See what I'm saying?
Well, luckily, at least we don't need to go through like multiple TARDISes for one Doctor. Because that's starting because we only have like a few more TARDISes.
So I also noticed about this tortoise right here. Yeah, this Tom Baker one. That um that this is the first TARDIS that uh uh the center glass moves up and down.
No, they did that before. They did it since the first Doctor.
Well, unless I missed something, which I probably did. I don't
It's
fit.
just that the screenshots didn't show it.
Okay. What's the next one?
Season
So this was after Tom Baker.
personally, I would have to say maybe a C.
Well, maybe a B. I'm gonna go probably in between all of them. With this one is because of the simple fact, at least the viewfinder is working in this one. Because actually, it shows the right picture shows the same one we're judging. You see what I'm saying? So I put that one in B.
I reordered mine, so I put it at the top of C tier for me.
Hmm.
And next
Okay.
up is, and this is the last non-movie classic TARDIS list.
Oh wow. So if you notice, they actually added a TV inside the console.
To be completely honest, there are multiple TVs, but then again, we can only see one in the actual shot and then one sticking out of a side.
That's going to go on my A1
Yeah,
because
I think I'm gonna.
the
I
the
actually
left
started. That's actually the
but
TARDIS I used in Gmod before I switched to the 2005 one.
oh, because the left picture is the same one we're judging.
It's just a coincidence that like they use that exact picture.
Mm-hmm.
But next up is a TV. I feel I feel bad for Paul Gan
Well,
because like for a show to be greenlit with him, uh it would have needed to have good ratings in America, not in
okay.
Britain, which sucks because America at the time didn't really care for Doctor Who.
So this one would
Here's the two
be
images.
okay. So let's see. I don't see neither one of them in here.
You don't see them at the bottom?
Nope. Do you?
Yes.
Is that the dark one, the blue one?
Yeah. Why? Do you see it?
Yeah, I see the blue one. I'm gonna have to put that in A. That's my second A. Now I
Do you
do
see the
like.
images for it?
Yeah, I only see one picture that we're
No.
what you call it?
Do you see the image?
Yes.
So I'm gonna need to agree with you. I really like this TARDIS. Oh, I think I might have to put it in. Yeah, I'll have to say A tier because it's not pinnacle.
I mean, even though
I think I need to. Yeah, I'm gonna put it S.
you're putting it in S, why? And I say this for a reason. The reason why I'm putting it at A is because I do like the set. I do like how the tortoise is one, two, three, four, five steel beams in the center of a room. I do like the room how they decorated it
I will
with.
say this. It's actually all inside the TARDIS. This is inside the TARDIS. It's
I know, but that's why I'm putting it at A.
like
It don't feel.
the that like. I like how appealing to the eye it is, but
Okay.
like that. That's just for me personally.
Mm, I'm keeping it at A.
2005 TARDIS.
You just sent me the same one that we just had last time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Now the second one that came through was is the one that we're going to be, and
What?
you're probably going to laugh at this. It looks like a Dalek.
To be completely honest, it does look like a Dalek.
I swear to God, it looks just like a Dalek,
I think
and that
this is
would
because
be.
of a. I think this is because of the experience of a time warp.
So this is the Doctor you use, right?
This is the one that I used in our first artist hunt ever.
I'm going to put this at A.
I think I'm gonna have to like. It's not like bare, but like it does have like blue or grunge, yellow. So I think I'm gonna need
I
to put
mean,
it at. I will put it at A.
did they change the Did they change the console? Yes, but they overdid it. They
It
put
looks like
too
an
much
onion.
gadgets. Yeah, they put too much gadgets. They put too much wraparounds, to go down to the floor to mount it.
I think
Um,
the reason why they did it was because it's supposed to look worn down.
yeah, that's it's an egg. I think they added too much to the console itself.
So next up is the 2010 Tardis, Matt Smith's first Tardis. Yes, Matt Smith did have two TARDISes in his goes off most.
So so I am going to put this is going to be my first S.
Like
Okay,
I do love this TARDIS. Like I would use it in Gary's mod. I will have to give it an S tier.
excuse me. Go ahead.
It's too good not to give an S.
No, because so this is when they started reverting from basically stuff hanging down from the ceiling, like wires.
I like how this is a transition between the two TARDISes of the TARDIS that came before and the TARDIS that came after.
Exactly, exactly.
Like it still is kind of like Ken's TARDIS, but it's also like the TARDIS that we're gonna see next. Which,
Yes,
speaking about the next TARDIS, we get into that.
sure.
This TARDIS you might actually be familiar with.
Yeah, that will be my second one. So I'm gonna have to put this one up in an S. That would be my second S.
The reason why I'm putting it at
I
A tier is because despite it sharing the same thing as Capaldi's TARDIS, like it just feels empty. Like the main TARDIS deck is full of things, but the rest of the room is just empty.
I had to agree with you on that. I see that now. That would be my fourth A.
It's
I
my
have to
third
agree
A.
with you.
But
I have to agree with you because you're right. I mean, at the end, yeah, it literally is just plain. Remember, now this was the first TARDIS that didn't have no cables or anything hanging down from the ceiling. Uh, Not the first one, but the first one for a little while that did not have anything hanging down from the ceiling. Because remember, all the other TARDIS, like Tom Baker's and all the rest of them for that, had just the console in the middle of the room. So everything was coming up from the bottom. So you did not see anything coming from the top. But then after Tom Baker, then you started seeing stuff hanging from the ceiling and so forth, so forth. So now this one's the first clean. So this would be yes, I agree. A slot, first clean, new, modern tortoise that you would constantly, you would start seeing. Next,
next up is actually Capaldi's TARDIS, which it's different. It shares the
yeah. So
same. It shares the same
this is the
design.
one I like.
It shares the same design as Matt Smith's second TARDIS, but
So I'm gonna have to put this one in my S. This is gonna be my second S because I do like this TARDIS. We used this TARDIS before, right?
yeah,
That's what I thought.
it was the one with the
Um,
orange glow in the middle.
yes, this is the one that I used. I was just constantly killing you with. when we were battling in the Tardis. I had my minigun out and I was just going right through the door, shooting you with it.
I will say I love this. I love that TARDIS. I forgot about the Day of a Doctor TARDIS, which came out in 20. For the 50th anniversary, they brought in a new doc.
So that's the first one. So that is going to have to go in A, just because
I think I might put it in.
A B. I was going to say maybe B because I mean, first of all, it looks like it's in a tree, or they tried to make the steel like tree. Uh,
So I do
so
like.
yeah, I
So I what I do like about it is the combination of both classic artist design, like photographer and stuff, and the modern Dave. Like you can kind of see like Tom Baker and David Tennant.
yes.
Two more TARDISes to go. Next up,
Oh,
2018's
so that's going to be that yellow one, the dark one. Yep, right there.
I think I'm gonna, despite me hating the 13th Doctor to some extent, I'm gonna have to give her TARDIS an.
That's what I put it in. Hey,
And then for the newest TARDIS, 20, I think I know immediately where I'm gonna put it.
I am going to put this one in S.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I already knew where that one was going. What did you say?
S. I think I'm gonna put it over. I send you a second picture, just to keep the tradition. But I do would agree S.
I like how sleek it is. I like how it went to the 21st century with everything, with the monitors, with the different levels. I like how it's not steps, it's like ramps.
This will actually
So yeah,
this will actually be what we season well series 4.
that second picture that you sent me, uh,
It's of
it
a lower
is
level.
okay. So that is the lower level.
There's kind of like 3 levels, uh, kind of above and below the main console area.
Yeah, the top one is the main console area. The below one is now see, but that's two different pictures there. Because if you look at the top one, you can see it down below.
Yeah.
You don't see that. You see what I'm saying? So that's two different targets.
No, that is the same TARDIS. This is the second picture was from the BBC.
Okay.
We just don't have a lot of pictures of the new TARDIS.
Well, I like the bottom one better than the top one.
To be completely honest, the new TARDIS has only been seen in 3 50-minute episodes.
Okay.
So, hello everyone, welcome to the rundown. I am back, me from the future, and so let's run down our tier. So in S tier, for me, I have the TV movie at the top of my S tier. Then I have the new 2023 TARDIS, and then past that we have the 2014 Capaldi TARDIS, and then the 11th Doctor's TARDIS. well, the first 11th Doctors, the copper one. And then continuing down into A tier, we have the 1983 21 TARDIS, the David Tennant / Christopher Eccleston TARDIS, then followed by Matt Smith's second TARDIS, followed by the 13th Doctor's TARDIS. But I should have really pushed up the 13th Doctor's TARDIS to maybe move them around a little bit, so it goes 1983, 13th Doctor, 11th Doctor's second TARDIS, and then 9 and 10 TARDIS. But continuing down, we have B tier with the first ever TARDIS for me. Continuing on, we have Tom Baker's last TARDIS, Petry's third TARDIS, and then Tom Baker's second, I think, or first. I think that's the first. And then we have the 50th anniversary TARDIS, which I could have put above the first Tom Baker TARDIS, but well. And then in C tier we have the first 5th Doctor's TARDIS, followed by the second 3rd Doctor's TARDIS, followed by the first 3rd Doctor's TARDIS, being the unit headquarters TARDIS, which is at the bottom because, well, it's just a TARDIS console in a room. And then D tier we have, well, of course, Tom Baker's second TARDIS. So, one sec, let me move on over to Kaz's tier list. Alright, in S tier for Kaz, we have at the top we have the 2023 new TARDIS, followed by the 11th Doctor's first TARDIS, followed by the 12th Doctor's TARDIS, followed by the and then in A tier we have the 1983 TARDIS, followed by the TV movie TARDIS, followed by the Coral TARDIS, followed by Matt Smith's second TARDIS, followed closely by the 13th Doctor's TARDIS. And then in B tier, we have Petry's third TARDIS. Yeah, third TARDIS. Tom Baker first, Tom Baker's second, last. 5th Doctor's first, 50th anniversary, followed by C tier with the first ever TARDIS console, TARDIS near the screen, followed by the second of the 3rd Doctor's TARDIS interiors, followed by in D tier the unit headquarters TARDIS, and then Tom Baker's second TARDIS. So yeah, roll the outro. But thank you for joining me.
Oh, you're very welcome, buddy. I enjoyed doing it because it gave me a chance to look at the different Doctor Who Tardises over the years.
I
And
figured that's why I decided to see if you wanted to,
mhm,
because I knew it would have been not nearly as fun if I did it myself.
so it's been 17 different Doctors Tardises.
I just want to say thank you all for joining me. Even you in the audience. I know some of you might be watching by now. You have come here for this stuff.
Thank you all.